మనం ఇలా ఉన్నామంటే మనకు ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎవరు రాస్తారు, ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏంటి అని తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఫస్ట్ వీ షుడ్ నో సమ్ బేసిక్ థింగ్స్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్ చూస్ చేసుకొని రాసుకుంటున్నారు లైక్ దట్, రైట్? అండ్ దిస్ now let us talk a few things about cell, nucleus. What is a cell, what is a nucleus, and what are the genes and DNA, enzymes, all these things. First, getting to the cells. Cell is a basic structural and fundamental unit of all the living organisms, including us. So in that cell, as we have brain, each and every cell has a nucleus, and in that nucleus we have 23 pairs of chromosomes. That is, humans have 23 pair of chromosomes in which genome is present. All the members know that cells coordinate and correlate with each other to form tissues, and tissues correlate with each other and interact with each other to form organs, and organs correlate with each other and form organ systems, and each organ systems completely correlate to form a complete organism. That's you and me. And now let's go deeper. What is DNA packaging? DNA is a genetic material present in the nucleus of a cell. This is DNA. It is having the full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. As we all know that acids are negative charge particles, and proteins is positive charge. Those two correlate with each other and bind and stick together to form a structure called as nucleosome, which is of to form a nucleosome. So this combined tight loop of DNA and protein is called as nucleosome, and these nucleosomes combine and stack together to form a thread-like structure called as chromatin. These chromatin again condense to form a chromosome at the time of cell division. Okay guys, got something new, right? What is a cell, what is a nucleus, and what are the chromosomes present in it, and a basic overview, right? And now let's know how this DNA replicates. If this DNA is going to replicate itself, means that our genetic information is transferred from us to our offspring, right? So it replicates based on the semi-conservative mode of replication, which was first proposed by the Watson. And let us see how this DNA replicates in just a graphical view. So first, getting into DNA replication. Basically, to know the DNA replication, we should first know the structure, right? DNA is a double helical structure twisted around each other. It has two strands, one leading strand and one lagging strand. This we can consider any of this. Let us consider this as leading and this as lagging strand. So each strand is composed of bases called as nitrogen bases called as adenine, thymine, guanine, and uracil. This also have a class, cytosine. In RNA we have uracil, right? This each strand is made up of 4 bases, right? Like that. A is binding with T. As these both strands are complementary to each other, that means A always bind to T and G always bind to C. Both the strands are complementary to each other, like that. I said that. DNA is characterized with the unzipping of this DNA strands. This unzipping is done by a protein called as helicase, or these protein are called as enzymes. Enzymes are basically proteins. Enzyme primaries get added to that only single-stranded DNA, and the process of DNA replication starts. DNA polymerase bind. First, the RNA polymerase come and bind with the single-stranded DNA, and the RNA bases come and bind with the single-stranded DNA and forms a small primer in that space. This primer is attracted by the DNA polymerase. These DNA polymerase get bind to that primer, and the process of replication starts by addition of DNA bases in the form of triphosphates, adenine triphosphate, ATP, GTP, like that. And another strand of DNA is synthesized in an opposite way and discontinuous way because it's going in opposite directions. The directions is said that said like that. This DNA has two um, ends, that is 5 prime end and 3 prime end. The process of replication always goes from 5 prime end to 3 prime end. This as this leading strand, as this lagging strand is in opposite direction, it should go. It should go in only one direction, right? So this is going to happen in a discontinuous way, and the small fragments which is formed after these discontinuous formation of DNA, double-stranded DNA, is called as Okazaki fragments. In this, between these two Okazaki fragments, an RNA primer will be there. This RNA primer will be removed by an enzyme called as exonuclease, and then this is a enzyme exonuclease, and this reconstructs the Okazaki fragments and binds these two Okazaki fragments to form a double-stranded DNA. And DNA ligase is an enzyme which seals the double-stranded DNA formed which is newly synthesized. DNA replication, as I said, it is a semi-conservative mode of replication. Why this is called as semi-conservative? Conservative means which we should acquire completely. Semi-conservative in the sense, a half of that is conserved and half of the DNA strands is formed newly. Let us take this as the old parental one, and this is the one which is produced newly. So, understood how the DNA get replicated?
Yes.
I think no one, right? Okay. Now let's go into my project, that is Human Genome Project. Let us understand better in watching this in a graphical presentation. What does the Human Genome Project mean? Human Genome Project is actually knowing ourselves in a molecular way. Almost all the cells of our body, that is the muscle cells which make us smile, the eye cells which make our vision, and the brain cells which perceive the stimulus from motor cells, and all the cells having DNA as a basic information in the plot called as nucleus. If we could travel into our cells, into which we can see a complete set of genes in the muscles or in the nucleus. Each chromosome has a long coil of DNA, as I said earlier. This chromosome is a compact material formed because of compaction of DNA. RNA polymerase get bind to this double-stranded DNA, and the process of translation occurs. The end product of this translation leads to the formation of a protein. This mRNA can travel from nucleus into the cytoplasm of a cell, whereas the DNA retains in the nucleus itself. And when the mRNA is contacted with the protein making machinery as ribosome, it make up a protein. These proteins are the libraries for us to make the things better, like some proteins works as for the formation of tendons like our hair, or it acts as a structural entity, or it acts for inter tissue communication or intercellular communication. Different sets of genomes interact with complex environmental factors and the things like our looks, personalities, and it is for the diseases like cancer and heart disease. The understandings of our genes and all they do help us understand the complexity and wonders of life. So this is a basic view or basic idea of Human Genome Project. The main aim of the project is to sequence the entire human genome. The first major global collaboration of its kind started at 2000, completed at 2003, This is an overview of sequencing the DNA. I think there are ECE members, electronic members, I think so. Most of the members couldn't understand what I talked. Let us get this in our graphical view. How I can just tell something that you can understand. So told you that we have seen sequenced the genome of us by this Human Genome Project. What does it actually mean? Genome is used by ourselves to how to behave. DNA is a code used by ourselves to how to behave and act according to the environmental factors which tend to act upon us.